Folks, welcome back to NASCAR Heat 5. We are here in the Cup Series for race number 5 of the season. And we are taking our talents from the Xfinity Series, where we just got a victory, into the Cup Series for this Folds of Honor Quick Trip 500. Got 162 laps to run here. It's a long race. So let's get out there, do a little bit of practice, and hopefully we'll be able to put down a good qualifying lap in this one as well. Well, we're not great. It's about 4/10 off, but that's what we're doing. We're not putting setups in it, so that's what we get. Qualifying was in the 28s. That's not great for us either. Oh well, like I said, that's what we're doing. So let's go ahead and put this car on the track for a qualifying effort. All right, here we go. Qualifying lap now underway. I can't tell you how barely I come off the gas there. I could push it all the way through, but I wanted to see if we could rotate the car down by doing that. Of course, qualifying lap is the time to test that out, in case you were wondering, when you're trying to get your absolute best lap possible. Should still be a pretty good lap. It's just not going to be what we needed. 29.8, so about a tenth off our best. 20th place, that's mid-pack exactly. We've got our work cut out for us in this one. I don't know, top 5 there. Kyle Busch, Martin Truex Jr., Ryan Blaney, Kevin Harvick, Brad Keselowski. Interesting. All right. I got 162 laps to figure it out here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Timmy Hill had to go to the back after failing optical scanning. William Byron gave up qualifying for new tires, and Kyle Busch was up there. Fails pre-race inspection. That's cheating. You can't do that.
All right, be smart out there. Going green. Be ready. Green's out now. Let's go. Hold your line.
Bring up the relative. We got Christopher Bell on our inside. Matt Kenseth and Austin Dillon behind us.
Hold your line. Got one inside.
Already into draft as we get into turn number 1. Doing 160 plus miles an hour from basically a slow rolling start. And here's where we find out what we can do. And that is absolutely nothing. Just kidding. We'll be all right.
Stay on the bottom.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Look at all. Everyone's kind of scattering around each other. I mean, we can hang out back here for now until things organize, or we can follow Matt Kenseth into turn 1. Drive all the way up the track like a moron.
Careful, still there.
Have contact with John Hunter. It's a little bit. No big deal.
Still
Our
there.
3 and 4, I think, will be our good point. We got Cole Custer right on our freaking fender. There we go. He got pinched by Eric Jones and had to let out of it.
Still there.
Catching up to Eric Almirola, right up on his bumper, and see if I can make any kind of moves. So we're gonna go high now. That didn't work for us. We kept some speed up, but it didn't really help. I just want to get around him. I'm in the draft.
Still there.
Still in the draft. Would love to get around Jimmy Johnson right now. It's not working for me. Maybe it will. Maybe it will. We're getting a decent run out. We got a decent run off. That's all that matters.
Stay high, stay high.
Tires are actually, because we don't have a setup in it, we're not burning up our tires at all, actually. Which is interesting for us. How many laps do we 24 left in the tank? 51 in stage 1. There will be pit stops.
Careful, still there.
We are up into 15th place, but we kind of lost the rest of the pack because we're up high.
You're clear.
Finally clear everyone, so now we're able to start using the whole track, which means we're going to start to catch up to these other drivers, I hope. I'm thinking maybe. We'll have to keep an eye. Eric Jones now 8 tenths in front of us, but going through 3 and 4 there give us a bit of a gap onto Eric Almirola and Cole Custer, so that's a big deal. Brad Keselowski seems to be the one dropping back, but we gained 2 tenths on him, going through 3 tenths, going through 1 and 2. So just being able to drive it down on the bottom of the track was a big deal for us to finish out the, or to get back into it, I should say, get back into the race. Of course, our goal is a win. We did already secure the $800,000+ when we finished in the top 5 last week. Or top 10. Top 10, not top 5. We needed top 10.
Careful. Still
I
there.
think we finished 9th, so that's why I was like, I don't think that works.
Still there. All right, you're clear.
All right, we're going to clear Brad Keselowski. Start to work on Eric Jones. Christopher Bell, where I believe we started right next to him. He's made his way right up as they're running 3 wide up there. And is that Matt Kenseth up there with them? Might be. I just had a really bad set of turns there, but we're still driving away from Brad Keselowski. It's almost like he kind of lost some stuff, though, because he is not doing great all of a sudden. Nice run through 3 and 4 for us, though, as we have gained up into Eric Jones' draft. I was a little concerned, but we apparently have figured out something here because we are driving fairly well. I was actually very concerned. We'll give the bumper to Eric Jones a little bit, especially since he just made that fool move of
Still there.
staying behind Christopher Bell. So now we're going to jump to the inside and hopefully get a good run out.
Outside.
Got Tyler Reddick in front of us, try to get on his inside before turn 1, but now we're going to definitely have to come off the gas to not slide up.
Clear high, clear
There we
high.
go. Perfect. Yeah, Matt Kenseth makes his way up here. Wow. He's in the top 10, and he started right by us. It's been an exciting race for us so far, as once we got outside of the traffic, we've been able to start to pick off these drivers and work our way up into the top 10.
Car outside. Stay on the bottom here.
Matt Kenseth battles back on the outside.
Stay low, stay low.
So we're going to have to work it out going into turn number 1. Hopefully we'll get a good run. And oh no, I had to come off the gas, otherwise I would have slid him up into the wall. We did get a good run, though.
Still there.
Is the runoff going to be good enough is the question. Not really. There we go. See if I can work 3 and 4 properly and clear him.
All right, you're clear there.
There we go. But that's the thing. Okay, so we cleared Matt Kenseth. We can use the whole track again. Does that mean we're going to start to catch Clint Boyer? Or was this kind of our wall? 9th place, which isn't a bad place, but it's not where we want to be. We did gain 2/10 on Boyer there going through 1 and 2. We are driving away from Kenseth now that we have the whole track again. That's a big deal because we go up high and then we bring the car down, let the car fade back up, lose the least amount of speed going through all of this. Gained another 10th on Boyer, gaining more on Kevin Harvick, actually. I'm just off the gas just a little bit. Gained another 10th, gained 2 on Harvick, 2 on Boyer. So yeah, there we go. Just a matter of time. We've got 14 left in the tank. And honestly, now is a better time than ever. With 37 laps left, we're 14 laps into this one. We got 14 left in the tank. We're going to speed things up until we pit for the first time. And hopefully, we'll have achieved maybe the top 5 before we pit. We'll see you on the mic, though, after we pit for that first time. We'll be bringing it around this time. We'll be bringing it down pit road. So you all saw, and I didn't slow it down, but Timmy Hill had issues, or Austin Hill, one of the hills. Anyway, I'm easily going to go high around him, and all of a sudden he turns up the track. I was full on the brakes, and it didn't matter. It did not matter for me, so here we are.
Back it down, back it down. Go easy on the tires. Okay, get
I
back
got
in
a
there.
fresh
Let's
car,
go.
but now we're in 11th place. Thing is I think they will all pit again before the stage is over, and we'll stay out for sure. So that'll be the other thing for
On the
us.
outside now.
Oh, speak of the devil, there's
There
Hill
on the
right there.
outside.
David Reagan just flying around there because, of course, he was up to full speed. Yeah, so unfortunate. We were really driving ourselves up nicely. The only reason why we were in the lead is because we kept the car out longer than everybody else, which could be our strategy, I guess. We would have been probably just fine if it weren't for us just slamming. I thought that was going to DNF us. We got lucky. I really did think we were about to DNF in the race for that. So here we go, though, back to trying to catch these other drivers. Joey Logano, less than a second in front of us. 22 laps left in stage number 1. And yeah, we get, I mean, obviously also we're on like 7 or 8 lap newer tires than them. So we have a bit of an advantage right now, even though we lost so much time getting the car fixed. It was like 6 seconds in repairs, which is obviously worse than nothing, but here we go.
Good job. Got one up top.
Pull ourselves around Logano. Had to come off the gas because we went in so shallow, but we'll finish that one, and we'll start to work on Reddick. No cautions right now, so we got cars that are also getting lapped again.
Clear high, bud.
But yeah, with our advantage at tire right now, we're pulling up on a lot of the cars that we were already in front of, which is good.
We've got 24 left.
If they pit like they did, they're going to pit with maybe 10 to go in the stage. I'll be caught a lap down, and we will be, well, come on now. I didn't think I was going to run into him. Anyway, we'll all pit with about 10 or maybe 5 to go, and we'll run out the rest because they have to pit. Like, they pit like 30 laps left. You only get 28 in the tank.
Stay high
So
up here.
we'll push that. Ooh, tight, but we got it. Tight, but we got it.
All clear.
I'm gonna be mad if Hill gets mad at us for what happened there. He pulled directly up in front of me.
Top 3, use it if you need it.
I had absolutely no choice. Crazy that whole thing, he got back on track though. He must be a couple laps down. 18 to go. We've got Eric Jones in our sight while we also try to reel in Christopher Bell. And it's not our right rear, it's our front right that we have to pay attention to. That's the one that wears more on this track with this setup. Well, with this no setup is what I should say. I'm not sure why Eric Jones decided to stay behind Bobby Carter there.
Careful.
That's going to cost him his spot.
Car on the outside now.
Way faster than it should have.
All right,
Matt
you're
Ken's
clear
at
there.
3 seconds in front of us, though. That's not great. With the, well, again, if they pit, whatever. Ryan Newman leading the race right now, it looks like, and he is half a lap in front of us. And we're inching closer to the top 10, so that's kind of crappy.
Wave them off. Caution's out.
Well, everyone's going to pit. Whatever, we'll pit too. Gained a couple spots on pit road. I figure if Akasha's going to come out, we might as well just equalize with everyone else.
Be ready. Hammer down. Green
Well, that
down.
removes their need to pit, though, which sucks for us. But I'm hoping that being in the top 10 with faster drivers, we're going to have a better opportunity to take some positions quicker. Kenseth wanted to jump down in front of us. We got the run with Kurt Busch. So he didn't. The Busch brothers there together. Side by side as we get on the apron and run up the track a little bit. Not terrible. We caught it, but it wasn't great either. We got Ryan Blaney on our inside. You know that's not a good deal. I don't know why he chose to run the high line there, but I'm happy about it. Wow, we just showed. Well, we went in so shallow, though. That's the other thing that's just drives you nuts. Look at us just get absolutely railroaded there. Nothing we can do. Just a full train of cars goes past us. Because you go in shallow, they can do it. They're on rails, but we can't, so whatever. Let's get back to it. Work the draft and pull back up on these cars. Hopefully hang on to it here, get a good run, get up into the draft again. Not really. That didn't go well at all. Here we shouldn't have to touch the brakes at all. How is he doing that? I can do a max down on that bottom line of 181. And dude just passed us easily on the inside. He was riding on the inside the whole... Look at that. Inside line. I have got to come off the gas. And I'm barely keeping up with him in his draft. That's just crazy. That's crazy, I say. I can't do it. See, now I'm at 178, 180 on exit. We've got Christopher Bell that's like, oh, you're so slow, move. Okay. Okay. Try to hold it this time. Not enough.
Still there.
Hey, we got the run. Are we going to be able to do it going through 3 and 4? Probably not. Hold him down.
Stay high up there.
Look at that. Just drives away. Just drives away. Clears us on the inside with us holding him down so he couldn't fade it up the track to keep his speed going. That's what gets me. That's what gets me. Oh, but now I'm doing 175 and catching you. Yep. Of course I'm going to complain. I want to be winning. This car is trash. Just kidding.
Stay on the bottom.
That's what the drivers say when they're not winning, though. I can't turn this pile of trash as you're going around the corner at 180 miles an hour. Calm down. We'll get it together. How come he's doing 175 through here now, but when I was side by side with him doing 181, he's passing us? Okay, Christopher Bell.
Stay low, stay low.
178. We were bumping him at 175, and now we went through that 178. Look who's driving away from us on exit. 6 to go. Battling it out for any stage points.
All right, you're clear.
And is he going to come under? No, because I'm going to block him.
All right, you're clear.
Whatever. However, we could get that to work. See if we can use the whole track and get some good runs going here. That helped. We're able to get a bit of distance between us and Bell after we were able to use the whole track and never come off the gas. All right, 5 to go. Not much going to happen here. We're going to speed it up because this is a long race. So we're going to speed this thing up. We'll be back on the mic at the end of stage number 1. Well, that sucked. As soon as we sped it up, we lost everything. All right. All right, we gained a spot on pit road again. Pit crew doing their job, helping us out.
Drive safe, be smart, keep your head on straight. Almost ready now. Hold your line, got one
Up through the
inside.
gears. Hopefully with the draft, we'll be able to stay up here with this group. Not quite up to full speed yet. Neither is everyone else. Had to tap the brakes to not run into Kenseth. Glad I hovered my foot there now all the time. We got Blaney up here. That's, you know, its own thing. I didn't even look at how many laps. We probably 50 something again. 51, 51, 52, okay. 51, 52, and then we got 62 at the end. How is that the halfway mark? We're only 50 something laps in. We got 162 laps in this race. That does not make sense. It's not even the halfway mark in the stage. I gotta come off the gas. I messed this up big time. We're gonna lose a number of spots. Long run car as usual, so we're just gonna have to stick with these guys as much as possible and hopefully have long green runs. Logano's here. He's gonna have slight contact with us, send us up. And now we got David Reagan stuck behind us when he could be doing a lot better, and it's our fault. We got super loose out of 2 there. Drive down, you pig. There you go. When everyone has equal stuff, we are not that fast. I think they get more timid when they're driving on worn stuff, and we don't. We push it as hard as we were before. We'll see how this turns out. We're going to try to split this thing in half, though, like we did the last stage. Pit halfway through. They'll pit earlier, probably, but unless there's cautions. You never know with cautions, but... Wow, we are just dropping back like a rock because I'm not... When there's a car next to me going into the turn, I can't drive it the way I want to. Like, there's Tyler Reddick going into 1 and 2. I can't drive it the way I want to. Although I did do a smart move there and let him go by, and then kick it back on so we could get around him on the inside. That worked out pretty well. Jump him behind Busher. Just get a little suck up. And then try to complete the pass here. All right, back up into 15. So we stopped going backwards. You know, it's the little things, folks. Just doing a little bit of coming off the gas. We caught back up to Reagan and Chase Elliott, which is good for us. Is Elliott going to drive it all the way down? No, he's going to leave the door open a little bit, and that's not going to do a ton for me, but we'll still there. Try to stick with him. Got one up top. Reagan's there, so I can't get in behind Elliott.
Car there on the outside.
Nothing I can do there. But we did get a nice run on the inside, so that worked out fairly well. Down the front or back stretch, we are actually driving. We got a better drive out of the turn, too. We'll clear him through 3. Try to put a little gap in 4 and start to work on Joey Logano and Christopher Bell. 46 left in stage 2. Plenty of time in this race. Honestly, we're like a third of the way through the race at this point. Eight tenths behind Logano. Not really picking up a lot on him. We touched the apron there, which was terrifying, but we got through it. Where's our wear at right now? Yeah, I would see these other cars starting to become a little more timid as we near the halfway point on tire wear. I was kind of shocked to see drivers pit that early, but then I realized when they get near 20% tire wear, they pit to be safe. And we're like, no, we're going to drive it until the tire basically is floating on a dream. Yeah, we got that. Who is up in front of them that's slowing them down? Is that... No. Well, I think we're going to find out because... Yeah, it is Christopher Bell. That's what I was going to say, but I thought I had already passed him. We did pass him until we got passed by everybody earlier, so we've caught this group. Use Logano's draft, get inside of him.
Got a car high now.
Cautions are the worst thing that can happen to me in this race, honestly.
All right, man. Here comes Coming to the green. Be ready here. Green, green, green.
Somebody did not pit. I don't know who it is, but I think we're going to find out when we get out of turn number 2. And they're not going as fast as everybody else.
Careful, still there. All right, you're clear there.
So far, so good. We'll see how long that lasts. Again, everybody's back on fully fresh stuff, so that kind of changes our whole thing going for us, but I don't know.
Still there?
I don't know.
Got one up top.
Oh, we got a good run through there, but I still don't know who it was because nobody looks kind of out of the ordinary. Tyler Reddick, maybe? I don't know. We went around him kind of fast. David Reagan just having a good race. Up in 10th right now. Oh, wow. With the draft, we only dropped down to 183 there. That's the fastest we ever went through that turn before.
You just posted your best lap ever.
That tells you why. Or how, I should say. And then we go into turn 1 and 2 and have to slow down quite a bit because we have no draft. Get in behind between Jones and Bowman. Do I just stay with Jones and kind of work with him to get up to the front? I don't know. Because again, we're running very fast in his draft. Just work with him. He's annoyed with us, so if drafting helps that, he won't be annoyed with us anymore. We actually redlined for a second there. That's crazy. I thought there was more in this car. Oh, we lost the turn. And Reagan is right there. Just good for him, honestly. Yeah, I just ran high and messed up. I ran that whole set of turns high, and we just don't have it. We cannot drive the high line in these. We can drive middle high, but we can't drive high. Looks like Kyle Busch, who went to the back, that's who it is. Kyle Busch stayed out, I bet. There's no way he'd be up front right now. He was in the back. I mean, maybe he'd be up front, but I don't feel like he would be.
You're all clear up top there.
The clear Kenseth barely, as he said, clear. We definitely took advantage of that, driving all the way up. I don't know how many laps they're going to go before they pit. Got 22 in the tank, 35 left in the stage. Do we split it up with them? Do we pit with them simply because there's no advantage now and they would actually gain an advantage if they pit? Because we have to pit at some point before the end of the stage anyway. These are good questions. I guess if there's 20-something left and they pit, then maybe we would. But if they're going to go to 20 left or something, there's no reason. Because they're not going to pit again after that anyway. Oh, we caught back up to Reagan. Jump to his inside. Got to come off the gas. Now we're in Eric Jones' draft, which for some reason in this game kind of helps you stay low on the track at higher speeds. Whoa. Okay, that's super my fault. My right eye just got really, like something went in my right eye, and as soon as I closed it, I clipped him. That was dumb, and I feel bad. I pit. I dropped back. That's just what I had to do. I felt like for punishment, that was the right thing to do. I hope I didn't ruin the rest of my relationship with Jones because he was already annoyed with us. That was one of the reasons why I picked to replace him, because I thought he wouldn't be on the track still. But I didn't actually replace him, so that sucked for us. So now I just have to pay extra attention while I'm going through all these cars and hope that we can get through a number of these cars and put ourselves in a good spot.
Careful, still there.
So now we have 27 laps left in the tank. We can pretty much drive it out. Oh, we still have to pit. It doesn't matter. Never mind. I thought we'd be able to run this whole thing out. We're still going to have to pit. Maybe we pit, get right sides and like a half a thing, and then just pit again at the end of the stage. I don't know. Strategy is always going on in my brain because you got to figure it out. We've already driven ourselves back up to 14th place, so that's good for us. Of course, we are on slightly better tires than everybody else right now because we did choose to pit. Eric Jones right here, he's fine. Up in 12th place, so make sure we don't hit him again. That's the right answer? Okay. I feel terrible about it, honestly.
Still there?
My eyes are a little messed up, so... Looks like the damage is actually to Christopher Bell. Did Bell get hit by Jones? Look at his front left is smashed in really bad. As you guys are well aware, the last thing I want to do is build a rivalry as we're about to have all these cars or all these drivers customized and have a driver that wouldn't have a rivalry with us at all become a rival or be a rival right from the start. This season is all about mending relationships if it's possible, and that's not how you do it at all. Whoa, we got car on the fence. We're gonna pit. That answers that question. And actually that turns up a perfect opportunity for us to speed up the rest of this. And as we cross this line, we're gonna go ahead and go to a speed up to the end of stage number 1 because we should be able to drive it out. Enjoy the speed up. Hopefully we do well, and hopefully we come back with some stage points. I made a huge mistake. Oh well.
No points that stage.
What a dumb... I made 2 dumb choices. I didn't pit the first time, and then I did pit the second time. Oh, so stupid. I'm staying out now. We're at 98s, so it's not going to matter, but that was just dumb. Hey, we're up in front with Martin Truex Jr. The Kurt Busch thing was weird. I didn't clear him, and something that should have, I thought, affected us ended up affecting him. 55 to go, so just 3 more laps in this stage than we had in the last stage. And we're in first because we stayed out because we had barely any wear on our tires that were fresh. And we have 25 in the tank, which I don't know. I think that everyone's going to pit early as they do, and they're going to pit a second time. I just messed that up really bad.
Coming inside now.
I think we're going to pull it out.
Inside.
Yeah, but David Reagan in 3rd place. Wow. Martin Truex Jr. that stayed out with us dropped way back. He must not have had nearly as fresh stuff as we have, because we are not dropping back that bad. Of course, we're about to get split by our teammates. Unbelievable. I mean, you can't do that. You can't give me absolutely no room. we're coming out of a turn. I've got little to no control, really. I mean, I do, but not enough to... Whatever. I got it. It's fine. Everything's good.
Got one peeking outside.
If we win this race, it's going to be a really, just a hell of a win, I gotta be honest. We're sitting comfortably in 5th. I'll say comfortably. It's not really comfortable. Clint Boyer is definitely going to pass us at some point, probably. Thankfully, we still aren't side by side with him, so I can use the whole track. Maybe we can get something done here. Wow, that was just a very bad corner entry.
Inside.
And here comes everybody except for Clint Boyer. Try it again. Try to get it all together again is what I mean by that. Here comes Boyer. We're... Touch the apron again. What's up with that? All right, so...
Inside.
What?
All right, you're clear there. Got a car coming inside now.
Breathe it out, Tony. Breathe it out. It'll be all right. Just trying to kind of get my bearings back. I haven't talked a lot in this start of this stage for that reason. We were doing some stupid stuff, and now I need to fix some of that stupid stuff we were doing. Being smart, using the draft. There's Kurt Busch. He's probably not happy with us, so maybe we can help him, and that'll make him happier. I don't know. Let's see how this goes. Little contact with Christopher Bell. Shouldn't be a big deal. Yeah, we lost a lot of speed, though, in 1 and 2. Just sitting here shaking my head about that. Poor driving on my part on a track that I'm pretty good at. Pretty good. I expect when we have our own car and we have a setup in it that we're going to dominate this league, but today is not that day. That wasn't terrible. Gaining back up on Kurt Busch, and then we've got Matt Kenseth, who, again, just a fast car today. He's up there. Denny Hamlin. I don't know, is that Clint Boyer next to Hamlin? Not sure at what point we'll start to make some kind of gains on them, but we're a handful of laps, 8 laps into this other stage, into this last stage, so hopefully it'll be pretty quick that we start to gain up on them as well. We're gaining up on Kurt Busch. We got to make sure this time that when we get around him, we don't drive up into his nose and wreck him again. If we clear him, we got to make sure we clear him, I guess was what I'm trying to say. I think we're not losing the pack in front of us, so that's important. Let's see if I can start to do the pass on Kurt Busch. Car didn't go down at all when I turned it in, so that's good. Had to come off the gas so it could rotate. And because of that, we're side by side with Mr. Busch. I'm gonna pinch him up against the wall so we have a shot at going through turn 1. Nope, we did bad. Drive off gonna be good enough though? Nope, not that either. So side by side racing with Kurt Busch. Come on, hold on to it and go. Go! Go, you pig! Just kidding.
Careful, still there.
I messed that set up and I touched the apron, and that's gonna cost me the whole position. Wow. 44 to go in this one. We're hoping to split it in half. Or actually, at this point, I think it'll be, 30 to go. So we actually have to pit twice. I guess at that point, I'm hoping for a random caution now. Because if we got a caution soon, we would be able to... Well, that was a pretty good run through there. Not enough, though.
Still there.
Not enough.
You're all clear up top.
All right, there we go. Last time I did that, I wasn't clear up top, and that's exactly where I wrecked him. Anyway, if we can have like a random caution coming up, we'd have a chance to pit and then have a regular pit cycle under green. We're going to run it the way we run it. This pack of 4 in front of us is huge, but there's a runaway from 1 and 2. They're way up there. Kurt Busch is midway through turn number, or at the exit of turn 2 before we even get to turn 1. So we're gaining on the cars in front of us since we got around Busch, so that's good. Like to catch this pack and maybe put some distance between us and them before our pit stop does come, because that's just that much better for us. Tires are looking pretty shabby. 11 left in the tank. We'll see how it goes, I guess. We had 25 when we started this, so we've gone 14. And we're at 40%, 36% after going... Well, yeah, we're burning them up, trying to catch these cars. That's really what's doing it. If I slow it down, I could save on them a little bit and try to get the whole run done. It doesn't really matter, though. We have to pit. I should expect these cars to start pitting anytime now. Probably the next 3 or 4 laps, I'll see them pitting. In which we may do the same thing. I don't know. We're going to drive it like we stole it until then, though, as we've caught David Reagan, and Matt Kenseth is just in front of him. We're in Reagan's draft. Trying to get back up into his draft right here. Good drive off, get behind him, push him up a little bit. He's probably mad about that, even though it's not supposed to make him mad. We're gonna help him get around Kenseth. Don't push me in the corner in the turn. I know, but look what it did for you. Ta-da! Don't fall back now. There we go.
Still there?
Work it. Oh, he slowed down. I don't understand why he did that, but all right, we'll take the spot.
Still there? Top 3, use it if you
Perfect. All right. All right, 8 left in the tank, but 26 left on the tire. Keep an eye on seeing if people start to pit. Not really sure when that's going to happen. But they are definitely dealing with worn tires as well, as we are starting to... Because we aren't being as cautious with our tires, so we're definitely gaining on everybody around us. Or in front of us, I should say. Cars behind us are exactly where they need to be. All right, here it starts. Here it begins. All right, well, what do we do? If we pit now, we pit... Yeah, it doesn't really matter. We'll pit with everybody, I guess. There's no reason not to. We'll pit when I see Kyle Busch pit. How about that? Or we'll pit when the tires tell us to pit, which technically is not right now, but pretty soon.
You're going too fast.
No, I'm not. We did a perfect pit stop there. Calm your butt, dude. We're fine. Got a little bit of damage. That's going to set us back a little bit, but we're going to still repair it because I don't know what's going on.
You're clear of pit road.
Oh, we came out in 12th place. Not too bad. Everybody behind us must be pitting. Go ahead and pull on the track. Matt DiBenedetto gets around us.
Car there on the outside.
Oh, here comes Denny Hamlin.
Top 3, use it.
Dang, but we're up to speed pretty much. DiBenedetto pits. He's actually a lap in front of us. So is McDowell, who is on pit road right now. And there we go. Top 10.
Still there.
As we
You got room. You're clear.
try to stick with Hamlin.
On the outside. You got room. You're clear.
Ooh, we're going to get some spots right here. That's right. That's awesome. So we ended up cycling and coming out in 5th. That's actually really good.
Inside.
Of course, Kurt Busch has... We just got to use the track. Remember, everybody's pretty much faster than us until our tires work in. Here comes Busch on the inside. Good news is he got around us, so we're able to... Oh.
Stay low, stay low.
I had to come off the gas just a little bit, but that's all right. Because the group is right here with us, except for this car. Who is this person in front of us?
Careful, still there.
Oh, that's Fincham. Stay down, Fincham. Stay down. Perfect.
Careful, still there. Got one down low.
Yeah, we got lap traffic to contend with because we went on a full green flag run. That's nice. Now I want it to stay green the rest of the race. See where we end up. We're in 4th, but I think we're pretty far away from Kyle Busch. And he has been dominant. Dominant. But we're going to see what happens. Denny Hamlin trying to get around Bobby Carter, I think that is. Alex Bowman somehow driving away from us. Here comes Busch again. You know what it is. It's just that everyone's on fresh tires and they just go balls out in the beginning of their drive. But then they all seem to lose ability after a while and I can catch them. I guess that's a legend difficulty thing. I don't know what else to say.
Careful, still there.
Quinn, I knew you were gonna try. I knew you were gonna do that. Move up, fool. Ooh, Quinn ends up messing up Clint Boyer. We're back in it. Alex Bowman 5 seconds in front of us now, just driving away. Well, it'll change. Don't you worry. It's going to change at some point. It's just not changing yet. Clint Boyer is also very fast. Denny Hamlin looks like he's stuck behind a lapper.
Looking inside
And
now.
Boyer wanted to go.
Hello.
I didn't really open the door for him. And now I did. And I'll let him go by because I screwed up. So there's nothing I'm going to do to fight that one. Oh, yeah, we got toasted pretty good there. Get up into his draft and work with him, I guess. Try to get us up. 28 laps left in the race, 21 in the tank, so we'll be pitting with... We'll probably end up pitting with like 10 to go anyway, unless there's a caution.
Caution.
We're not pitting now. That's stupid. Or is it? We're pitting now. We cannot do a full run, even if there's... even if we have enough in the tank. We could do 25.
Almost ready now. Green flag.
But again, then you're relying on there not to be another caution. 25 left in the
Stay
race.
on the bottom here.
Do we do it, folks? Yes, we do. We're going to try to keep this thing out the whole time. Everyone's going to pit with like 10 to go regardless. Maybe less, maybe 8 or 5 to go. I don't know, but they're going to pit. Plain and simple. Oh, no, they're going to pit way before that. Nobody else pit. Nobody pit under caution. Truex did with us, our teammate. That's the only other person. He's right there with us. So, wow, this could be very interesting at the end. Or a caution comes out again and it screws the whole thing up. I don't know. I'm going to make sure I'm not the reason for that caution. That's for sure. Let's give old ultimate hero there a push around William Byron.
Hold your line, stay high.
And we get around Cole Custer on the outside, maybe. I don't know. A little nudge.
Got a car low now.
Brad Keselowski not having a great race, running in 15th, but yeah, he's been running up like that for a while now. We got the clearance. Gonna take a little suck up to Brad, get around his inside. Reddick looking to stay high. I was getting ready to make a different type of move, and he ended up staying high, so that's good.
Car on On the outside now.
Start to pull up on Chase Elliott. 22 left in the race. And I'm going to speed things up now until they start to pit, because that's when everything's going to change. So we'll be back on the mic when everybody starts to pit for their final time. We're going to try to run this out. Leaders pitting. As soon as Alex Boatman pits, I'm praying for it to stay green, I guess. I'm really just hoping it stays green, because we're about to put a number of cars a lap down. And I guess if it doesn't stay green after everyone pits and we lap them, like if I lap these cars that are on pit road right now, and then a caution comes out, we're staying out. And I've decided that a while ago. We've got the lap, or we got the gas in the tank to do it. 40% tires, 39% tires, but we're not smoking them at all. And now we don't need to. Kenseth, Martin Truex Jr., he'll be out here with us. I bet he doesn't pit, because he pit with us. But aside from him and Matt Kenseth, Eric Almirola should be pitting this time, I would assume, or soon. There goes Kenseth. He's pitting. So the big point of all of this for us, obviously, is being able to coast home to a victory. I don't know. We have the position right now, and that's what matters the most. But it's also a waiting game. Does our strategy pay off? Or are we destined for some crap to happen that's going to ruin it for us? 6 to go. We've got a bunch of cars in front of us. Big pack. Are they faster than us or not? I don't know if these are lappers. 31%. 5 at the line, right? Oh, look, it's Hill. The car who kind of ruined our first run for us. Thanks for not dying that time.
5 laps to go. You got room.
I mean, I think if we hit 4 to go and we still don't see the tire thing, we have nothing to worry about. I don't think we have anything to worry about, guys. We got 29% of the tires.
Clear low, bud.
Is McDowell just still out? I know Almirola, I know Truex Jr. will probably stay out with us. I'd be surprised if he pits. I mean, yeah, he might because of tires, but he really shouldn't. He should just push it through.
Outside. All right, you're clear there.
We would not have won this race without this strategy. But that's part of racing, is coming up with a good strategy. We got fortunate at the end, decided to push it. And as it stands right now, we're in a position to finish this out with a win. I do have some concerns. We could drop as well. Actually, if the caution came out, we would pit, because we'd only drop back 3 spots, even though everyone would get a wave around. They'd just be back on the lead lap with us. They're not going to take our spot from us.
Clear high, clear high.
No reason for me to drive that hard that I just did. 22 left in the front right. I think we're good to go, folks. As long as the caution doesn't come out, as I keep saying it, it's like jinxing it, but that was McDowell hitting on with 2 to go. He couldn't make it around. That sucks for him. He was going to have a great finishing position, but he just couldn't do it. He was probably one of those that was hopeful for a caution to come out. Almirola, same thing. He just pit. I hope Truex doesn't pit for his sake. That would suck, but he is dropping back quite a bit right now. Is he just caught up behind lap traffic or what? Almirola's he's on pit road. We're going to lap him right now. And, oh no. Could not make it the distance with his tire wear. And Martin Truex Jr., teammate of ours. He is, he's pitting. 1 to go, and he couldn't keep it out. But folks, through strategy and a little bit of safe driving at the end there, we're gonna walk away with the victory. Top 5: Tony Savoy, Martin Truex Jr., Alex Bowman, Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin. There it is, the trophy at Atlanta, and I'll be honest, it means more to me than the first 2 wins because this one had no setup in the car. Kyle Busch had your fastest lap of the race. Kyle Busch led the most laps in the race. Kyle Busch started 38th and finished 4th. Tough break goes to Ryan Blaney. Started 2nd, finished 38th. And we got our incentive contract, so on top of the $280 grand we just won, we get $832,000. Darrell Wallace. What was up with that last race? Do you even know how to drive? Perfect. Terrible, just terrible. Perfect. Oh, I didn't think that was an issue. Kurt Busch, at least we got him out of being, oh, thank goodness. That one made sense for Kurt Busch, which was an accident, but I don't know what's up with I never even saw Wallace except for when he was coming out of the pits. So that's good. Wow, we are having a rough go at it here in the Cup Series. Well, we'll have to put that all aside because our next race will be at Homestead, Miami. 100 laps over there for the Shape Your Future 300. But folks, that is going to do it for this episode. I'd like to take a moment out to say thank you so very much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. And until next time, and of course, as always, you take care.